sophomore. I have been on her podcast a couple times. She's a lovely human. She's the reason why I get to do comedy most of the time because she's the only one that employs me, so she must like me. But regardless, I'm going to introduce Janine Loopy, my new
Going for Mickey, everybody.
Let's hear it.
All right, you guys doing all right? Gals, I should say, for all those Galentines. Oh, so I have to say, I've been inspired a lot lately. I don't know about you, but current administration's really inspired me. Seriously. I, too, have decided to rename some mountains. I'm thinking Thelma and Louise because they've kind of already jumped over the cliff and they're just hanging now. It's kind of, I'm inspired though. Every day I get inspired in a different way. Although I will tell you, I'm very jealous of Panama. No one has ever thought that much about my canal, let me tell you. Not even close. Not even close. But, anyway, Facebook's an interesting place if you're on it, right? You know that. It's holy shit. It can be a good place, right? Because you can see about events like this, support groups, you can have a community, but then there's all the other shit, and people have a need to share their opinions, which is kind of funny. Like, what the hell did they do before? Did they run out on their porch and go, I don't like the Eagles! I don't like them! No, nobody cared, right? But you have to be careful what you put on there. I learned my lesson not that long ago where I did something really controversial. It's going to split the room, I'm sorry, but I posted that llamas were the cutest animals on the planet. Woo! Baby, did those sloth people come after me? Sharp nails. Now, it took them a while to get there, but when they did, yeah, it takes a second. I know, we had ice today, it's all right, just scrape it off. Yeah, they were fierce. So I won't do that again. I won't talk about controversial issues like that. But, Facebook, I'm a Gen Xer, and, we get teased about not knowing technology. I will admit, technology does really irritate me, a lot of different kinds. Like, I don't know, the CAPTCHAs, oh my God. I am like, the CAPTCHAs are those things that you have to identify to prove that you're not a human. I always fail. It'll be like, please select all of the bikes. And I'm like, okay, this one's clearly a bike. Oh, how about this one? It's like the nose of the dog that's in the basket on the bike. I don't know if that counts. The man standing on the corner who's wearing a shirt with a bike on it. Now you're just throwing that in there to fuck with me. I think what they need to do, especially for a woman like me, like instead of that bullshit, say identify all of these symptoms of perimenopause. It's like brain fog, got it, yes. Belly fat, got it, yes. Achy joints, yes. Fatigue, yes. Cold, yes. Hot, yes. And cold within seconds of each other, yes. Then I would never fail. It would be no problem at all. But I also get tripped up on some like basic technology. I will tell you. I don't know if I'm the only one, but in the restroom, I'm telling you, I am like doing 3 choruses of Chicago and all that jazz to get that automatic faucet. I'm like, oh, she shot. I'm doing the whole thing. By the time I get that water to run, I'm sending my understudy in for the towel dispenser. I am spent. It's too much. A little wax on, wax off. Yeah, it's a lot. But I do like to talk about my age because I think as women especially we need to. We are not dairy products that expire. We get better with age like wine. So yeah, that's right. Own it. Those bro boys are not going to take over. Well, maybe they will, but just whatever. Anyway, so when I turned 50 a couple years ago, I was embracing it. I had the tiara. I was doing a full-blown Sally O'Malley. I'm like, I'm 50. I can kick. I can stretch. I'm 50. I was so excited to get my AARP card. I was sitting on the porch, more excited than my neighbor's golden doodle, waiting for the Chewy box. I'm telling you. I was like, there's discounts out here. This is so exciting. And now here we are, I'm 53. A little less excited. Still excited, but a little less. And, the other day I was like sitting there wistfully thinking back to 5 years ago when I was the tender age of 49. And I had completed my second marathon. Yes. Yeah, I actually did. Clap it up. It's a lot of time on your carrying your fat ass around, like almost 6 hours, yeah. And then last week I almost tore my rotator cuff getting out of my sports bra. So I'm telling you, I don't know if Houdini made those things. It's like you gotta do the rag doll. You're like, oh yeah. Totally. I did go to the chiropractor for my shoulder though, so that helped. But it's true. It's like, oh my God, life is changing, right? So in the morning now, I look in the bathroom mirror and I don't see myself anymore. I see the face of Tom Hanks staring back at me. And I hear those oh so volatile, angry, perimenopausal hormones saying, "We're the captain now, bitch." And they are. I apologize some days because it's been up and down and up and down. A lot of emotions going on. A lot of emotions. But with age, you'll have that, right? It happens. And as women, we have certain things we have to take care of. We have to take care of our health. Men do too, but unless you force them to, they don't do it. And it's like, all right, fine. But as women, we typically do, and when you're in your 40s or maybe sometimes even earlier, you have to get a mammogram, right? That's a fun thing. And I think, and I don't know if I'm the only one, but I really think it would be made better, excuse me, if we could pair it with this, right? A little wine with it. Like, oh, okay, Miss Luby, okay, we put your smock over there. It's pink, of course. Oh, you selected a lovely California Chardonnay. Just the right amount of oakiness. Uh-oh, wait a minute. We see here you have the Geisinger copper plan. Oh my. All right, so here's what you're gonna do, honey. You see in the corner way back there where the lights are flickering? Yeah, so there's a guy named Jerry. He's gonna take you down the back stairs, out into the alley. There's a guy named Bob at the vape shop who's gonna fill your booze. Because that's what the copper plan gets you. Oh, and be warned, do not drink anything that they tell you is Chardonnay. It's not. No. It's, I have to say, these women are lovely. Every year I go, and honestly, I go to Mount Pleasant, Geisinger, I see the same woman, we exchange Christmas cards, it's lovely. Although I don't know if she'll always remember me, so I just do this kind of photo. It's Thelma and Louise, of course, I recognize them. They're so nice, but it's like, it's an awkward thing. They'll be like, okay, Miss Libby, I just need you to lift your right breast, but lower your right shoulder. No, lift the right breast and lower the right shoulder. I'm like, they didn't stretch, they're in a fight, we didn't do yoga, it's not working, I don't know. And then she'll say, oh, I just need you to do that so that you'll feel comfortable. Yeah. If you want me to feel comfortable, you'll replace this cold metal device with that hot UPS guy I saw downstairs. I think he has a package for me. And get me that Chardonnay, and that would be lovely. But it's never the case, right? I just don't want to be pressed up against a cold metal device that long, unless it's my fridge, and I drop the last of my Girl Scout cookies behind it, then it's worth it. It's like, those mints really are thin. Oh my God. Jeez. I will share, though, that I did have a little bit of a scare over the summer. I was getting changed for the shower, and I saw something suspicious on my left breast. So I stood there for 3 or 4 hours and realized it was a chocolate chip. I am not wasting chocolate. I'm sorry, ladies. No shame. If I drop a chunk of brownie between my boobs, I will motorboat myself. No chocolate will be wasted at all. Not on my watch. Yeah, no, not at But you know, we do these things, and like, I'll share this as a PSA. It's not even really a joke at this point, but people who know me well are sick of hearing it. I'm so angry that I did not get a colonoscopy. I know most people are like, I don't want to do that. But I'm like, you know, you have to. It's like, oh no, you don't have cancer in your family, just do Cologuard. I am sorry, but pooping in a box is not a life-saving cancer screening. Oh, you got your box? Well, I tell you, it's a delight. You'll sit there like you're a gargoyle on the toilet. As someone who's a little OCD, trust me, I read the directions 10 times, and oh, when you bring it to UPS, that's a delight too. He sees it coming, and he's like, just drop it over there. Yeah, we'll talk after. And this is the interactive portion of our show. So, Anyway, I'm pissed about it because it is not a regular screening. But anyway, you know, as we get older, we do need to do these things. We need to take care of ourselves. And speaking of getting older, I live next door to my parents, who are aging like humans do. And so my dad will turn 88, actually February 15th, coming up very soon. He'll be 80, and I'm blessed. I know that I am blessed. And my mom's going to turn 80 in June. And I am very fortunate to have them. It's not really funny, Marianne. No. No, I am too. And we're learning chess together. And let me tell you, that is a delight. There's no joke there. It's just a fun time, you know. It's a fun time. But I live next door to them, and my brother, of course, lives away, as always. He's lived away for quite a long time. So, but he doesn't get the fun. He misses out on all the fun stuff that I get to do with my parents, okay? Things like, going to the attorney's office and getting their living wills, and then going for ice cream sundaes. Yeah, we actually did that over the summer. And the only thing is, I don't know what it says about me. It took me longer to decide what flavor ice cream I wanted than when I should pull their plug. So, I don't know. It's okay to laugh at that. They do. They have a good sense of humor. So in case that anyone's wondering, I did go with Death by Chocolate because it seemed appropriate. So, my mom is a pisser. She is Irish. We have any Irish folks here? Yeah, we're North Scranton Catholic Irish. You too?
4%.
4%. Oh, okay. Let's go around the room. Anyone who's 23? I'm a 10% Polish. No, I'm actually not. I never did it because I just didn't care enough to learn. But my mom is a pisser. She comes off with some stuff. And we were going to visit my aunt, who's actually turning 90 in the day before my mom, believe it or not. She's June 6th, my mom is June 7th. So we're going up to the old Amicis, which is the Pines now. And we pull up, and there's some folks in their rockers, and I'm not saying they didn't look that bad, but let's say they were thinking wistfully, you know, their best days may be behind them. My mother looks out and says, Jesus Christ, Janine, if I get like this, just crush up some pills and put them in my vodka. I was like, Mom, could you write that down? I carry a lot of pens. Hold on, just in case anyone comes nosing around, I want them to know Carol wanted it. Yes. I will. All right, we'll talk later. Get a hold of her. Oh my God, she's off the range. No, and I am the one because my brother doesn't only not live here, but he's also someone who likes to live with his head in the sand. So, like, they're gonna live forever. Okay, well, meanwhile, I'm here on planet Earth, and we'll take care of things. So, but they're funny because I'm trying to get them to say what they want to do because I want to respect their wishes. Like, what do you want? You know, your final memorial or whatever. Things have changed through the years. My mother is so funny because she's like, I don't even want to view it. Nobody will come. I don't have that many friends. No one will come. I'm like, Mom, I have a ton of friends. We have to do a viewing, okay? And then I'm like, you know what? This is whatever you want. Truly, obviously, it's what you want. And then, like a week later, she hands me a slip of paper. I'm like, what the hell is this? Those are the people I don't want you to allow into my viewing. I'm like, okay, so first you don't even want a viewing, now you think you're what, like Beyonce something? Or, I mean, it's a club and there's a velvet rope and I'm the bouncer? Like, what are we doing here? Like, you can come in, okay? Oh, and Sue, sorry. No, I got a list right here. No. And you're at the top, so. Meanwhile, my dad's like, whatever. My dad's great because, and I tell you, I don't even have to embellish half of this shit. We did go to the bank to have my name added to their like checking accounts and all that, and my father, God love him, he doesn't mean harm with this, but he walks in, I'm walking behind him, and I just happen to have my hands in my pockets like this, and he turns around and goes, "What do you want me to say?" I'm like, oh, for Christ's sake, they'll be calling elder abuse hotline. I'm like, we agreed to this in the car, okay? Don't be throwing me under the bus here. She wants her name added. Okay. Stop the quivering, okay? We agreed to this, but they're funny, and I love them to death, and as I start to wrap up here, I will share that they mean the world to me, truly, which is why, like, anyone who gives me shit, I'm like, you know, you do you. But I live next door, we do a lot for each other. So we do have a lot of fun together, and it's because of them that I was able to leave my day job. I worked in healthcare marketing communications for like 11 years, Blue Cross, which is now Highmark Blue Shield. I left in 2010, and you might be thinking, oh, you make enough money doing this? And I left actually to do my laughter yoga business, and I'm like, you can make money doing that? No! Let's laugh together. Laughter's free, it's limitless, it's invaluable. No, but I did leave, honestly, in 2010 because I started a business in 2006, laughter yoga. It does not rely on humor, it's more about breath work, therapy. I do it a lot of different places, and if it wasn't for their love and support, I would not have been able to do that. So I cherish them. But through the years, it's been tough, you know, getting a paycheck. So I've done the gig life before it was a hashtag. I've done a lot of different, you know, odd jobs. So, you know, I have a degree in journalism, so I proofread and edit. I pet sit for my friends, and I sit for breast exams. Yes. I am what they call a standardized patient at the local medical college. So basically, I get paid to let young med students feel me up. True. Yeah. I was not going to do it. We'll talk later. You're looking quick, so I kind of And no, but it's true because the students, they need to learn on people, right? And that's important. So I was scared at first, though. I was nervous. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And I went, and everyone is so professional. They really are good. The students, the faculty, they're great. And then we're on the break, and I'm sitting in the break room with this woman. We'll call her Sharon, because that's her name. And I don't think she's here. I didn't see her come in. She is sitting next to me going, oh, that was relaxing. I looked at her and I said, what the hell happened in your room? I relived spring break in New Orleans, okay? Flashed way too many young men and walked out of there with like no beads and like one phone number. So, yeah, not the right experience that I wanted. But no, everyone was great, professional. And then like the final thing I'll share is that this is how they need to learn. So then they call you up, and you don't have to accept every assignment, and it's like, okay, we gotta keep going with this, we gotta learn about the pelvics. Again, I was like, oh my God, do I do this? I don't know what to do. The night before, I swear to you, I did not sleep a wink. I thought, what does one wear to a gang pap? I had never been. I was frightened, so frightened. I was like, okay, is this a come as you are situation? You know, I'm like, things have been closed, but the canal has not been fought over in a long time. There's like not a lot of traffic, so I didn't know. And then I'm thinking maybe something like international, like a Brazilian or whatever. And then I thought, well, there's going to be a lot of students. Should I get like dressed up in vajazzle or something? I don't know. Maybe get my birdstone. I love sapphire. It turns out I didn't do any of those things exactly, but I went, and they were all very professional. The students, the faculty, really just a lovely experience. Although at times it did feel like you were at a deli counter. It's like, next. The students just kept coming in the room. They were coming in the room. drill, something like that. Now I know how to dress. I know what to do instead next time. But I will tell you, because of the pandemic, things have changed. So they have not done them since then, which actually sucks because they do need to learn with real people. So had I known though that was going to happen, I feel so bummed because I would have made up T-shirts. You know, the Gang Pack farewell tour. Like, have everybody sign the T-shirts. It would have been a lovely souvenir, but that's all right. So anyway, you know, and everyone, sometimes people say, oh my God, how many do you do? Well, one day I'll share this as I close here. One of the girls called up sick, and my record was 11 pelvic exams that morning. Yeah. Just call me the Mother Teresa of medical school, or whatever, of Calcutta, I don't know. So anyway, so I want to thank you again for coming out. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to end it there, so thank you so much. I'm going to pass it back over to our lovely Miss Gorlowski, everybody.
Let's give one more round of applause.